Welcome to this demonstration of the generic scenarios for the SEDIMARK offering Lifecycle, Proof of Concept 3. The offering Lifecycle scenario demonstrates how offerings are managed from the point of creation by the provider up to the point of offering consumption by the consumer. There are 6 main stages within this lifecycle, which are creation, registration, population, discovery, modification, and withdrawal. Within the SEDIMARK marketplace framework, the offering lifecycle relies on a subset of system entities for it to operate. Within the provider's domain toolbox, this includes the marketplace supporting tools and the dataspace connector, and also the local catalog if enabled by the provider. At the baseline infrastructure, this includes the registry and global catalog. Finally, at the consumer's end, the marketplace supporting tools and the dataspace connector from its toolbox are also required. During the creation stage, the offering manager component within the marketplace support tools handles an offering description submitted by the provider. It first validates the description complies with the format and the SEDIMARK ontology. It also checks for axioms such as minimum set of instances for particular concepts, such as number of offering, or number of assets within an offering. Once this is done, the offering description is appended to the self-listing of the participant. In the registration stage, the client triggers the registration process through the offering manager, which will request the dataspace connector to retrieve a self-listing. Upon retrieval of the self-listing, the dataspace connector generates a hash of the offering and related assets. The self-listing with the corresponding hashes are sent to the registry for registration. In the population stage, the global catalog subscribes to notifications for new or updated offerings that have been registered with the registry. The catalog then retrieves the new offerings from the provider's self-listing through the corresponding dataspace connector. Finally, in the discovery stage, a consumer's client creates a request for offerings and queries the catalog to obtain existing offerings. The request sent to the catalog is based on the SPARQL query language, as the catalog is essentially a knowledge graph that relies on a triple store. This is an example of an offering that contains hydrometric data assets for water flow in France. A participant, EGM, has a self-listing of offerings that contain data originating from hydrometric stations. Each offering has one or more data assets that are provided to a consumer as per offering contract that stipulates rules of usage. Once a consumer agrees with this contract, an agreement is generated which references the offering of interest. Assets as part of an offering must provide information about its provision for exchange and also quality measurements for the asset.